Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Love Gone Wrong. This time starring skit maker Oluwadolarz and his now very ex-fiancée, Ifeoluwa Ifeluv Adegoke. What started as a sweet engagement has now turned into a messy online showdown. Hey, featuring cheating accusations, legal threats, and even a desperate plea from Oluwadolarz's mother. But first of all, introduction. My name is Margaret, your trusted storyteller, and today I will be taking you through the stories that have been making waves recently. This is So This Happened. So, what exactly is happening? This is a case of you cheat, I cheat, we all cheat. Now, it all began when Ifeluv publicly accused Oluwadolarz of infidelity and financial irresponsibility, a dangerous combo in any relationship if you ask me. Now, in response, screenshots surfaced online suggesting that Oluwadolarz actually suspected her of cheating with a director, no less. Ifeoluwa, however, called BS, claiming the screenshots were doctored, selectively posted, and possibly paid for with money that should have been spent on taking responsibility. Ouch! Ta, ta, ta. Emotional damage. She said, you want to go low? I go lower. You see, at this point, we need bulletproof vests because the pettiness choke. Ifeluv insists she has had enough evidence to drag Oluwadolarz to court. And in a series of fiery Instagram posts, she threatened, when I'm done, you'll cry yourself to sleep. Now, we don't know what's in this receipt, but if social media has taught us anything, never underestimate a woman who says she has screenshots. She also called him a very manipulative simp. Is that not double homicide? She now accused him of constantly begging her to take him back. Apparently, she even took the matter online just to force him to stop. You see, at this point, someone needs to check on Oluwadolarz's dignity because he seems to be missing in action. Ifeluv made it clear that the only good thing that came out of the relationship was her son. Everything else, one big mistake. She also hinted that she still has a serious legal case against Oluwadolarz, warning him that a crime doesn't expire. Now, meanwhile, in a plot twist, nobody saw coming. I didn't see it coming. Oluwadolarz's mother has entered the chat. She is begging Ifeluv to reconsider. But from the look of things, the bridge is beyond burnt. It has been nuked. So who is really at fault if you ask? If Oluwadolarz was really the one cheating, why the sudden counter-allegations? Now, if Ifeluv claimed she went public to stop him from begging, but was not social media really the only way she could have gone? And seriously, what's with Nigerian celebrities and airing their dirty laundry online? I've seen too much this year. Anyway, I look forward to your response in the comment section below. Now we move on to story 2. You all know politics is a game of negotiations, alliances, and most importantly, trust. But what happens when promises are made only to be broken? Now, what does it even say about leadership when deals are reached, yet those involved refuse to honor them? President Bola Tinubu has now stepped in to resolve the leadership crisis in the Lagos State House of Assembly, backing the return of Mudashiru Obasa as Speaker, despite earlier recommendations for his resignation. Now, this move contradicts the advice of a panel led by Chief Bisi Akande and Olusegun Oshoba, which had suggested Obasa step down after his reinstatement. Now, but in a classic Nigerian political fashion now, that agreement seems to have been dead on arrival. Let me break this down for you. So, Obasa was impeached on January 13, 2025 by 35 out of 40 lawmakers over allegations of high-handedness, financial misappropriation, and authoritarian leadership. Mojisola Miranda replaced him as Speaker, but was later pressured to resign under party influence. Now, a deal was struck. Obasa could return, but he must also step down shortly after. Now, Miranda held up her end of the bargain. She resigned. Obasa, on the other hand, he reinstated himself and immediately adjourned the assembly indefinitely. What does that tell us? That power, once reclaimed, is rarely surrendered voluntarily. And now, Tinubu has essentially legitimized Obasa's refusal to step down. Guys, it's one thing to be removed from office due to internal party struggles. It's another to be accused of financial fraud and still find your way back into power. Did the president intervene because he truly believes in Obasa's leadership? Or is this a case of political survival and loyalty taking precedence over accountability? Now, is this a message of lawmakers can expose misconduct, but at the end of the day, political influence will always have the final say? Or that allegations of fraud and authoritarianism can be dismissed with the right political backing? Now, according to a presidency source, Tinubu has urged lawmakers to work with Obasa for the sake of stability. The president also directed Obasa to withdraw his lawsuit against the assembly members who impeached him. But again, are the allegations against Obasa suddenly irrelevant? And if the accusations were serious enough to remove him in the first place, shouldn't they be serious enough to warrant an investigation? Yet, Justice Yetunde Pinheiro has adjourned Obasa's case to March 17, 2025. Well, the lawmakers may have spoken, the panel may have recommended, and deals may have been struck. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to who holds the real power. And in this case, that power still rests with Mudashiru Obasa. Now, this entire debacle has reinforced one thing in my head. Power politics will always subsume governance in Nigeria. Yureo. Quickly to the third story of the day. The suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan has taken a dramatic international turn, with the Interparliamentary Union IPU stepping in to investigate the matter. However, Senate President Godswill Akpabio's camp has outrightly dismissed the IPU's authority, insisting that this is an internal parliamentary issue that no external body can meddle in. Now, Akpoti-Uduaghan, currently serving a 6-month suspension, accused Akpabio of sexual harassment and abuse of power. Now, seeking justice, she took a case to the IPU, a United Nations agency, which has now called on Akpabio to respond. However, Akpabio's media aide, Eseme Eyibo, has rejected the IPU's involvement, arguing that 1. The Senate President is not obligated to appear before the IPU. 2. The matter is purely parliamentary and should not involve international bodies. And 3. Akpoti-Uduaghan's actions are contemptuous since she had already obtained a court order. Meanwhile, Akpoti-Uduaghan claims her suspension was politically motivated after she rejected alleged sexual advances from Akpabio. The Senate, however, insists that her punishment is strictly based on gross misconduct and repeated violations of parliamentary rules. And yet, from where I'm standing, this just raises pertinent questions. Is this really about parliamentary discipline, or is Akpoti-Uduaghan facing retribution for speaking out? Why is the Senate so resistant to external scrutiny if its actions are justified? And if Akpabio has nothing to hide, why not clear his name before the IPU? Torio Gagidigo, this story is going too long now. Anyway, that's all we have for you today on So This Happened. Thank you for spending time with me as we unravel the stories. To keep up with the latest buzz, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share with your friends. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we will catch up again next time. Bye.